Hello, everyone. We're in another interview today. We have Alex Hartley, who is going to be fighting on Cage Steel this December the 7th, which is a pay per view that you can acquire on millions.co. Alex, thank you very much for being here. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you for having me.
I'm glad to hear that, man. I want to start with at just 20 years old, you're already making waves in the MMA world. Can you share what inspired you to start your journey in MMA and how it shaped you as an athlete?
It's been one of them things where it's always been a dream. You look at a kid, you talk to them, they're like, I've got dreams to be a police officer, I've got dreams to be an astronaut, all them
Mhm.
sort of things. From young, growing up in a place where all my brothers enjoyed it, my father had previous in different martial arts backgrounds. It was always something I was brought up around and always something that I've watched but never went into at the start.
Mhm.
And it's just always been something I've watched and gone, wow, I'd love to do that. And lo and behold, 2 years ago, I set up my own business. So I started to get some free
Mhm.
time. I went and just felt about the right time to start doing martial arts, to start thinking about that sort of thing, and maybe potentially thinking about having a career in it.
Okay. Awesome. Now, you have a big dream in the sport. Like, basically, I can see that, and you have a really cool background with the family members over there. But what is the ultimate goal for the Bomber, and how do you plan to achieve it?
The ultimate goal, I feel like, with everyone else, it's probably a road to UFC. That is the
Okay.
ultimate goal. For most people, it'll be the same. Way I'm going to do it, personally, from my preference, I feel like I'm going to have a few fights on Cage Steel, try get that amateur belt. Once I've got that amateur belt, I'm going to go for maybe 1 or 2 title defenses with it.
Okay.
Once I've done that, either announce my pro or try get on their IMMAF and try do that and then go pro. So I'm not too sure which one I want to do just yet, but it will turn out with me turning pro.
Love it. Love it. Now, let's talk about your preparation for Cage Steel. With Cage Steel on December the 7th, fast approaching, what does your training camp look like, and how are you fine tuning your skills for that fight night?
It's a lot of hard work, to be honest. It's a lot of hard work juggling everything. Just constant work. Besides from when I'm working on the business, it's going to preparation of thinking what my opponent has and what they can use to their advantage to what I have, and how we can flip that to make it more into our advantage. Training, doing cardio every single day, essentially. It's been one of the things that's been hard to get used to, getting into the cardio side, and just making sure we've got the right dietary needs, and we're putting in the right practice for who we're facing.
Awesome. Now, of course, your opponent on December the 7th will also bring their A game. Like, they're ready to go, they're ready to roll with you on the cage. But without giving too much away, what do you see as your key strengths going to be on this fight?
Um, Never been in a scenario like that, so I'm not too sure. I'd say for someone like I am a short lad, but I am a stockier lad. I'd say for a stockier lad, I am quite quick, and obviously with weight does come power. So I feel like they're my two main attributes: my speed and my power. That's gonna really assist on that day.
Awesome. Now, let's talk about your fighting style and philosophy. This is something you're currently talking about. Your nickname, the Bomber, suggests you have a lot of dynamic and a lot of an explosive style. How would you describe your fighting approach, and what sets you apart from other athletes in your division?
I'd say what sets me apart from the others is when the push comes to a shove, I'm gonna bite down on that gum shield and I'm gonna go to war. That when push comes to shove, that's always going to be the case. I'll go out on my shield, and I feel like with it being the amateur division so far, I don't feel like many of them will be prepared to go out on shield the same way I am. I'm willing to die in there on that night, quite frankly, just to
Wow.
prove that I'm in there for real.
Awesome, awesome. Now, I can see you have a really, really big mental strength, which is like a basic actual thing for MMA athletes. They need to have a super, super cold mind whenever they jump into the cage, but mental toughness is just as important as physical preparation in MMA. What strategies do you use to stay focused and confident leading up to a fight? Do you have a ritual? Do you like train or do you meditate, or what's that secret behind what your mentality toughness is?
I think the biggest thing would be staying on top of the mental health side of stuff, to be honest. Just making sure my mind's clear. I've got one goal for it. I'm trying to focus on that goal and make sure that goal there is becoming the priority. Nothing else around matters as far as I'm concerned. It's just that goal is the only thing that's going to matter. So I'm just a
Mhm.
bit dead set on just zoning in on that.
Awesome. Now let's talk about your journey and some challenges that you have faced. The path to MMA, of course, is rarely easy. Like success in MMA, it's really hard. It pays back definitely, but it's a
Oh,
really, really steep road ahead to actually achieve it. What has been the biggest challenge in your career so far, and how did you overcome it?
um, I'm not too sure to be. I mean, obviously, I'm still early doors into it. Um, my previous coach, obviously, they're not going to be named, but they wasn't the best, and now we've moved to a better gym. It's say that's the only goal really that's like sort of stopped me a little bit. Uh, It's the only thing that's really stopped me. But I am still early into my career. I'm sure I'm going to face a bit of adversity in future and face a lot of challenges. But as we say, we keep moving forward with them, push past it.
Awesome, awesome. As a young athlete, balancing training, personal life, pressure of competition. I mean, not everybody can do it, right? It's really a challenging thing. How do you maintain that balance while staying committed to your dream?
Um, it's one of them things. I just love what I do. To be honest, I love the fight game. I love everything about it. It's not too hard. And to be honest, everyone I talk to, besides front partner, she don't like talking about it too much. But everyone else I talk to, they're all in love with sport as well. So it's quite easy with personal life, work life. Obviously, I've got my own business. I work with my father and coach who obviously just likes to talk about it all the time as well. So it's quite an easy
Yeah,
balance, to be fair. I'm quite lucky with that.
awesome, awesome. Now, I got a fun question for you that I want to like see how you personally think. But let's say that you have three options on the table, and one of them is going to be your newest sponsor for a whole year. You can request and ask for whatever you want from them. You have a major drinking company, an alcohol company. The other one is a vitamin supplement company, and the other one's a sports clothing company. The first option is Proper 12. The second
Hmm.
option is called PBL Pure Vital Labs, and the third option is Hayabusa. If you had to choose between those three, which one would you choose and why?
I'd probably go Hayabusa just because, in my eyes, you can never have enough fighting equipment. It's always lovely to have some, and I'm sure it's good quality stuff as well.
Nice. Have you owned or tried any of their products before?
Not as of yet, but you never know. I could do. I'm looking for some equipment at a minute, to be honest.
Love it, love it. Now, just as a closure, Alex, for any younger athletes who are trying to get into the MMA journey, what will be the message for them to help them keep going and stay on track at like right now for just taking that first step to start practicing this like amazing sport?
My message would be focus on it. If it's something you truly believe in and something you're actually wanting to do, focus on it. Don't listen to everyone saying you need to go take a normal career path. You need to go do this. You need to go do that. Do what you want to do, and as long as you believe in it and you drive for it, I'm sure it'll come into existence.
Love it. Alex, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for this interview. Remember, for anybody who's watching us, Alex Hartley is going to be fighting on Cage Steel this December the 7th, which is a pay per view on Millions that you can acquire. Go purchase it while you can. Go cheer up for Alex. Alex, thank you very much. Best of luck on your upcoming fight, man. And well, anything you need, let us know. All right?
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Perfect. Take care, man. Bye bye.
Take it. Bye. Bye.